right, it's recording.
What are we doing?
Okay, nerds. We have a TW Tackle Warehouse order. I'm gonna tell you right now. This box is
Unopened.
completely unopened.
Prove it.
I did. I do not. I don't remember what's in this box. See, here's the deal. Like, I love bargain hunting. Like, I love like going to the basement of like the tackle shop. Be like, what you got in there? And
no. More than the basement. The cellar under the basement. There's a hatch door.
Rip up the plywood. What's in the cellar?
What have you had in here since 1948?
Exactly.
That's what I want.
And so the idea here is, we've done this a couple of times actually. Let's go find. First thing you do is go to clearance baits. Click on the clearance baits. Then I'm just looking for the craziest things that I've never tried or colors that I've never tried, and see what we can find. And I try and keep it around $50, just so people get an idea of like, if you really wanted to just go try something, sacrifice a little bit on color, go for profile instead of brand, and you get it for like almost nothing. So almost all the stuff's that like a minimum 25% off. Some of it's like 60 or 70% off. Yeah. Let's open the box. Oh, and what are we doing today? We're gonna open the box, show you what's in it, and then we're gonna fish it. I think we got an hour and a half tops. So we're gonna try and fish all of these. We only have an hour. We're on short time. Gotta film like 5 videos in one morning.
Speed rounds.
So we're gonna speed fish these and let you know what we thought.
And before we do that, if you guys like the content, be sure to like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and then come back Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern, so you can hang out with these two nerds and a bunch of other really cool, smart people in the industry that teach us how to do things that we're not very good at. All right, let's open it with a utensil that makes sense for opening objects.
Yeah, that was supposed to hold my camera to my kayak.
Well, sorry, stripped it out. Sorry.
Oh, Jeff's never, he doesn't know what I bought at all.
I have no clue.
Oh,
First of all, I'm seeing one.
No, this is sick. This is sick. It's a drop shot bait. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so it's a Salmo, weirdest company name.
Dude, it's so cool. These look so sweet.
Oh, look at this thing. Plastic to what would this material? Is this
craft fur? And then you got some flash blue
streamer.
Yep.
Wow, dude, very natural up here, very clowny back here.
Clear.
I love this.
So it looks insane, but
so
this is gonna taper down so much. It's really kind of insane how much that's tapering down. So that's a droppy drop. So that's gonna be super fun. I don't even, hold on, let me put it down. So the Salmos it was $4. So I mean, yes, it's not free, but it's a really cool bait, and I really wanted to try it.
Okay, so we know these guys very well. Thunderhawk lures. We got a 5-inch glide. That's a tiny glide.
If you haven't tried Thunderhawk lures, I'm telling you,
highly recommend.
I can't highly recommend them enough. They make really quality baits. They use quality bait designers. And they come up with some pretty sweet stuff. And it's all really inexpensive.
This is called the Cha-Cha Slide. It's freaking stapled.
So this is 14 bucks.
That's a staple.
Wow.
They stapled this tail in there.
I don't think it's actually a staple, but yes, it's clipped in. It's clipped in. You can see it. Look. Oh yeah, that's heavy duty.
Nice, like heavy duty.
Yeah, it's not gonna get bit flexible, off. That's the point.
Loud. So this is called the Cha-Cha Slide. It's how much?
They're 14 bucks.
14 bucks. Look at that.
Cool profile.
Nice eyes, good profile, very natural color I'm liking for right now.
And you can fish this with a heavy. You can fish this with a heavy. What's the weight? I think it's. Oh, yep, 1.5 ounces.
Ooh, called it.
Yep.
Love it.
So 1.5. So you can fish that with like a frogging stick. I think pretty easily.
Yeah, like I have a baby S waver. It's like the same weight.
100%.
Like I throw it in the same set.
But cool profile, 14 bucks.
Catch, kiss, release, and don't. What does it say? Do not mistreat bass.
I had to do
this thing.
I had to do it. I had to do it.
It's got a
I had to do it.
Balloon.
I had to do
back
it.
Here? What is that? Can you guys hear that? Yeah. There's a freaking balloon hanging out back here that's holding a gosh dang rattle.
And it's painted like
chartreuse skirt.
And it's painted like a bluegill.
It's a bluegill.
I like
pop and frog profile, streamers out the side. There's surgical tubing, so that's a floaty stuff. It'll spread out on the surface.
It's insane. So you kind of have to.
This needs to go in like the other video that we're making.
I know, yeah. So another video we're doing this morning is like the craziest lures that we have. This absolutely fits in that mold for sure. So this was the most expensive bait. I toyed with not getting this,
but it's a Picasso.
It's
lures,
Picasso lures A-rig.
Oh my gosh.
So this was
good A-rigs ain't cheap.
19 bucks. I think it was down from like 28 or 29.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So that is rad. Got just 2 blades coming off the back. Also, these are probably for like a dummy
screw
weight.
Locks.
Yeah. So do you? Yeah. Because back here you clip on your jig. So these are like.
I haven't even opened it.
Why don't you know exactly how to use this?
Open it up, bro.
You throwing this today?
Yes.
This actually could work today.
Absolutely could work today. That's, yes, 100%.
So we're going to rig like 2 dummy plastics up here, and then you got 1, 2, 3 back here. And it kind of depends on state regulations, right? I've had that come up all the time. In Michigan, we can do 5. So we can have the full A-rig if we want. Yep. Some of you guys can do 3. Some of you guys can't even do 3. So, you know, you would have all dummy rigs and then like 1 hook rig back here. This is, look at this thing.
That's freaking sweet. I forget what the weight is. It's one of the medium-sized weights. I feel like it's an ounce, ounce and a half. Oh yeah, just throw it on the ground. That's a good place for the most expensive bait in the box. It might even be less than that. This might be
it's like light.
This might even be a half.
That is so light. It's
but it's perfect for Michigan.
But you're gonna throw all the jigs on it.
It's
so it's gonna be
yes,
heavy.
exactly. But this is perfect for Michigan. It's not a giant profile, but it's a good size profile. So
it's really well made. I have picked up A-rigs from like other places, including Amazon, and they were absolutely
not as good.
Trash. This is really well made. I like that.
I'm excited for that.
That's like one of my favorite things ever. We got some Trokar hooks in here.
Did I?
Finesse 2-aught.
Oh yeah.
What?
So I wanted to try.
What's your goal with this?
I just wanted to try them.
Okay.
I'm not sure. So one of the
These
things
are
that
nice hooks.
2-aught is a weird size that you don't really find very often
For a straight shank hook?
For a straight shank hook.
Look at that.
But look at the hook eye too. So the hook eye isn't really. It's a straight hook eye. So I don't have a lot of hooks that are like this.
Right.
You know what I actually had in mind?
Full size wacky?
No. You know what I had in mind for this? Big worm Nico.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. I want to do some giant worm Nico.
These are some of the stickiest hooks in the game.
They are I think they're probably the sharpest.
I don't know that they hold up sharp for very long.
So that's the thing I was going to say.
But they start out real nice.
Exactly. Like out of the box, I think Trokar probably makes the nicest hook for the money. Gamkatsu is a little more durable, in my opinion. The Trokars, though, I mean, if you have, what are those little, you know, those little finger pads that you can sharpen hooks with? If you have one of those, you could take those Trokars, and that could last you like a season.
Yeah, and
they're super nice.
Through.
But those were, where are you? Those are $450.
$450
for 2-aughts. 2-aughts a weird size.
6 of them.
I wanted to try it.
That's not bad. All right, so we got.
This is for fall.
The Panic Minnow. We're probably fishing this today.
Yeah.
For real fishing, not even for like.
Yes. To try and catch fish.
So density tackle Panic Minnow. Look at this thing. It's like the most absurd looking paddle tail. Look at the slant of this paddle tail.
It is insane.
That's absurd.
I have nothing like that.
It's like a 45-degree angle. It's just coming this way.
Where are you?
Like pretty plush plastic. It looks pretty darn realistic, like up close.
The color was what got me. I don't have anything that's even close to that color.
Wow.
Do you? I have nothing like that at all.
We'll do some high res of this on Instagram. Like this a pretty sick color. I like it.
It's interesting.
And you get 5 in here.
Yeah.
Not bad. How much was it?
I think these were $4.
$4. Not bad.
It's not bad.
For kind of specialized plastic.
Oh, dude, 100%.
Okay, then we got English Choice. We know this company pretty well. We've used some of their stuff.
This bait, this is pretty freaking sweet. I thought this looked sick.
I'm about to mega drop shot this.
That's
right now.
exactly what.
What is this called?
Kill Shot and Casper.
Kill Shot.
Yeah, dude.
4-inch. Look at this. Called Casper?
Yeah.
So it's like this. Oh, the top is even cooler.
The top is sick.
All right, we're not going to do this justice. So the top is like this almost purple blue, translucent with black flake, and then we got the flash.
Only on the bottom.
Look at this tail, though. That's why this is like perfect drop shot.
That's exactly right.
This is amazing.
I feel like 1/4 ounce.
If this holds up better than like the Big Bite Bait Smallie Smashers, which it will.
Even if you could catch 2 or 3 fish on it, these were also $4. I don't know, man. That's it looks like a fun bait. I don't have a ton. I have nothing in that profile, in that size. I have a bunch smaller, nothing that big.
The good news is I see 2 drop shots and a paddle tail in here, so we can at least catch fish.
We are catching fish. What do you think?
Boom. I think a pretty darn good haul. Like nice, unique stuff.
Yes.
Like that. For me, the purpose of going clearance is not to get like a steal on my favorite things, because you're not going to.
Yeah.
But to try different brands. You got all different brands here.
Different
colors.
To
try different colors and different baits that you haven't tried before. And that's like the whole point of our show, this channel, and our podcast. Like aggressively average anglers try to get better at different things. And this is also like a nice marriage, if you will, of fly fishing and traditional fishing. Right?
Well, that's the other thing about these. So like we've run into some baits like this before, and I've had varying amounts of success with baits like this. However, these are actually pretty easy to make on your own.
True.
So it's kind of like if I find a honestly, if I found like a pattern or style or the type of fur that I really like, what I would probably do is say, let's go find a plastic that already exists, chop the tail off, for example, and then just add our own with a little bit of super glue and one really simple tool. So I want to try these so bad. These look sick. And this, by the way, the other thing I want to mention about these are really durable. This little tiny piece is pretty darn durable, so it better last.
All right, so we're gonna go test these out in a very short time on the water.
Should I try this giant drop shot? Why, yes, I should. We'll go with the medium. Oh, look, a drop shot's already tied on. Great. Dude, this thing is dope. 1/4 ounce. I already got it set up. All right, y'all. I'm going to try this Angler's Choice drop shot in the ghost color. I got it on a 1/4 ounce. I think this is 8-pound fluorocarbon. And I believe this is 10-pound braid. So we're in 9 feet of water. I'm going to go out deep on this drop off here and see what I can do. I like how I cast and then my line just goes, ah!
All right, so we have that Picasso A-rig. And I took advice from people last time I threw an A-rig, I got my butt kicked. Alternating the different paddle tails you got on there, spice it up. I don't know, let's see what happens. Haven't even seen fish today, so my assumption is nothing will happen. But I've been blown away before.
All right, I'm gonna throw this Cha-Cha Glide. You guys already saw this one, try and get some light there. 6-inch glide bait, 1.5 ounces. I do not have the right setup for this, but I'm doing it anyways, I don't care. I'm gonna go try and find some 5-foot water and see if I can't get this bad boy rolling here. I'm excited, this thing is sweet. I'm like really impressed with this Cha-Cha Glide. Like, no work, no experience, no skill whatsoever. And it really seems like it's doing exactly what it should. Like, if you're burning it, it's definitely gliding. And like right when you stop, it just 180s and sinks. Like, this thing is awesome.
Wind totally died off. Bluebird skies. Fall turnover time. Fishing conditions are butt today. Absolute buttness. I've had at this point 5 follows today on a whole bunch of weird stuff, but nobody's eaten.
I work spinner.
Yo, I got a fish, dude.
Yeah, I've caught a fish in the fish. I wonder what that feels like. Look at this giant.
Dude, not a bad little chunk either.
Yeah, not bad. Make it. Ah! Make it. All right, let's see about this frog. What are we calling? Is this a frog? Are we calling it?
Frog.
It's frog. Poppin' frog. It definitely pops. It has the weirdest gurgle because of the freaking the ball in the back.
Yeah.
It's like soft plastic.
Very supple.
It is soft, so it's got like a weird sound. It's like a chugging bait.
There you
go. It's kind of sweet. I really don't hate it.
So this box was good. All right, so final verdict, Tackle Warehouse order clearance items. Good?
Oh, dude, absolutely stunningly good. My favorite was, here, you take
the glide bait.
The glide bait. Oh my God.
So the Thunderhawk glide, we both got a chance to throw it. Worked really well. He's trying to get it out right now. It's hooked on everything. We just moved lakes, by the way. We just bounced to a new lake because we got sick of getting a tar kicked out of us.
So this is that Thunderhawk Lures Cha-Cha Glide.
Epic glide. I love it.
Yeah, for the price, it's like 14 bucks.
High quality.
Dude, like this thing, the glide was so smooth, took no effort, just standard retrieve, and it was gliding really nicely. Yep. If you gave it like a half turn, half turn, half turn, half turn, it was like poof, 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 poof. and then when you stopped, totally 180'd.
Yeah.
I mean, wonderful. Love the paint job, seems high quality. You know, obviously only fished it for a little bit, but
great
wow.
beginner glide for anybody out there who wants to glide that's less technically difficult. Highly recommended that. So that's great. Drop shots were cool. They didn't work for the spot.
Nothing worked for the spot.
Nothing worked at all.
Here's what I like about
this. To be fair.
Here's what I like about this drop shot though.
You can Ned rig it and do all sorts of other stuff.
You can definitely do other things, but as a drop shot, it's kind of nice because it works as a 1-aught hook, no problem. Yeah. You can put it right at the thickest part of the head there. Yep. And I was getting into weeds constantly and it didn't rip off, which was really nice. Having it be flat as well lets it sit on some of those weeds as you're coming up and down. So I went 1/4 ounce, maybe a little bit lighter than what you would typically think of for a drop shot. Right. And I was kind of riding above a lot of those weeds. So I really liked it. And then the color is super good.
The clown drop was great. I put it on a size 2 drop shot hook, which is kind of the perfect size for it. It is a very small, dainty little bait.
This guy right there.
You gotta go a size 2.
1.5 inch plastic, and then like 2 inches of trailer.
You don't want to go too big on your hook on that, but yeah, you definitely get on some fish with it. We just didn't really get a chance. What else was in there? Oh, the paddle tail was great. I threw it on a chatterbait. I also threw the Picasso A-rig, which is actually, it's still rigged up right now. I'm gonna try it on this like really nice A-rig, like well made, not too heavy. So like it was great for the type of cover we were dealing with. Lots of shallow water, lots of weeds. It was getting through everything.
They had 3 sizes too. So if you wanted to go up, I think I picked the smallest one, just knowing that Michigan, our lakes, like we didn't have a lot of places to do it. So, but they have 3 different sizes. Look good.
Great rig, and the paddle tail that we got was also pretty rad.
Anything that was black and blue, it was like a perfect match. I had it on a spinnerbait. What I really like about it is that a lot of paddle tails, like you get this like big kind of jitter reaction.
It's like a nice finesse.
Really subtle. It was nice. And it made a longer, that like 5 inch, like it made it seem smaller. It was really nice.
It didn't have an intimidating profile. I threw it on the big blade chatterbait from Z-Man in a green pumpkin blue, and it was a perfect match as well. So highly recommended. And like we said at the beginning of the video, if you guys are looking to pick up some new baits, try different colors, all that stuff, that's really what like the clearance section does well. That's where it shines. So if you're interested in that, go check it out. I mean, Tackle Warehouse is one of many tackle stores. It's just the biggest one. And they have a massive clearance section because of that.
I'm going back and getting more of these. And that was the thing.
Find me one, Dad.
Finding stuff that you're like your new favorite, like
you never would have grabbed it.
No.
Full price, you would have been like, I don't think so.
Or even I wouldn't have even thought about it. To be honest with you, no offense. Like Thunderhawk, it should be higher on my list.
100%.
I said this earlier. Like the A10 square bill was like
one of your favorites.
Kind of a revelation. Really nice.
Yep.
Knowing that they are doing like collaborations like they are with this one, and you know, working with people who really know their stuff when it comes to glide baits, swim baits, whatever. Like. Everything I've gotten from has been high quality. I never would have gotten this, but now that I got it because it was cheap, I'm like, I need 5 more.
I love it. All right, so we're gonna get our butts kicked on a new lake right now. Hopefully you guys like the video. Go check out some clearance racks wherever you can. And of course, like, subscribe, ring that notification bell for our channel if you like the video. And then come back Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern. We are live. Aggressively Average Anglers is the podcast.
Brand new.
It's brand new, and we're having fun with it so far. We're gonna have guests on there who are really good at the stuff that they do, so we're gonna learn from them. It's a learning podcast, but it's also a lot of fun. So let's go exploring.
Please, God.
We'll catch you guys on the next video.